So what is the fundamental counting principle? The fundamental counting principle gives us a quick and easy way of finding the total number of outcomes of a given experiment. So how do we use this in finding the total number of outcomes? According to the fundamental counting principle, if there are A ways of doing event 1, B ways of doing event 2, and C ways of doing event 3, then the total number of possible outcomes is A times B times C. Now let's have an example so we can fully understand what a fundamental counting principle is. For example, we have a new restaurant offers menu consisting of 3 appetizers, 3 soups, 5 salads, 7 main courses, and 4 desserts. Now the question is, how many lunch meals consisting of 1 appetizer, 1 salad, and 1 main course are possible? Now again, applying the concept of the fundamental counting principle, we just have to multiply each given possible outcome of an event. Again, this lunch meal will consist of 1 appetizer, 1 salad, and 1 main course. Now, for 1 appetizer, we have 3 choices. And for a salad, we have 5 choices. So there we have 3 times 5. And lastly, for the main course, we have 7 choices. So to find the combinations of lunch meals that we can have, we just have to multiply 3 times 5 times 7. Therefore, we can have 105 lunch meals consisting 1 appetizer, 1 salad, and 1 main course. So that is how you apply the fundamental counting principle in finding the total number of outcomes. The next question is, how many lunch meals consisting of 1 appetizer, 1 soup, 1 main course, and 1 dessert are possible? Again, for the appetizer, we have 3 choices. For the soup, this time we have 3 choices. So there we have 3 times 3. Next, we have 1 main course. For the main course, we have 7 choices. And lastly, we have 1 dessert. And for the desserts, we have 4 choices. So to find all the possible combinations of lunch meals that we can have, we just have to multiply 3 times 3 times 7 times 4. Therefore, we can have 252 combinations of lunch meals. Now, given the same example, what if the question is, if you are given a choice of soup or salad, a main course, and a dessert, how many combinations are available for you? Now, take note of the word or. You can either have soup or salad. So how can we solve or how can we find the total number of possible outcomes? Again, for the first one, we can have soup or salad. Now, if we have the word or we can either have 1 soup or 1 salad, we can write it as 3 plus 5. Again, we have 3 choices for the soup and 5 choices for the salad. So if we can either have soup or salad, we can write it as 3 plus 5. Then we can also have a main course. So that is times 7. Again, we have 7 choices for the main course. And lastly, for a dessert, we have again 4 choices. Therefore, we have 3 plus 5 times 7 times 4. So we can have 8 times 7 times 4, that is equal to 224 combinations of lunch meals. For the last example, again, using the same given, the question is if you are given a choice of soup and salad, a main course and a dessert, how many combinations are available for you? Now the difference here is the word and. So how can we write the formula for this to find the combinations of lunch meals? So again, we can have soup and salad. So it is just the same as 3 times 5. Again, we can have 3 choices for the soup and 5 choices for the salad. So we have 3 times 5. Next, we have a main course, so we have times 7 choices. And lastly, we have the dessert. So we have times 4 choices. So we now have 3 times 5 times 7 times 4. So we can have 420 combinations of lunch meals that consist of soup and salad, a main course, and a dessert.